Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Future Force. Today we are going to dive deep into one of the most discussed and controversial events in recent history, the Crimean Bridge under fire, and the question that everyone is asking, can Russia truly recover from this? The Crimean Bridge, also widely known as the Kerch Strait Bridge, is not just a piece of infrastructure, it is a powerful symbol of Russia's influence, a key logistics route for its military operations, and a massive economic lifeline connecting mainland Russia to the Crimean Peninsula. Spanning approximately 19 kilometers, this bridge is the longest in Europe, and when it was inaugurated in 2018, it was celebrated as a major engineering achievement, constructed at a cost estimated at around $3.7 billion. It was built to withstand harsh weather, strong currents, and to serve both vehicular and rail traffic, effectively cementing Russia's physical and symbolic hold over Crimea. However, as recent events have shown, even the most ambitious engineering marvels can become vulnerable under the pressures of modern conflict. The first major strike on the bridge occurred in October 2022, when a massive explosion caused parts of the road section to collapse and ignited a fierce fire on the rail section, damaging multiple fuel tankers. This attack sent shockwaves across the region and marked the beginning of the bridge's struggle to maintain its operational capacity amidst ongoing hostilities. For Russia, the bridge was not just a road and railway, it was a lifeline that supported military supply chains into southern Ukraine, ensuring the steady flow of troops, fuel, ammunition, and equipment. For Ukraine and its allies, the bridge represented a legitimate target of strategic significance, and the explosion in 2022 proved that even the most fortified structures could be compromised. Following the attack, Russia mobilized immense resources to repair the damage. By February 2023, significant portions of the road bridge were restored, and by May 2023, rail operations resumed. However, this was not the end of the story. The bridge continued to be a high-value target, and multiple attacks followed in the months to come. In July 2023, another blast disrupted the structure, and in August 2023, a missile strike inflicted further damage. These repeated incidents raised profound questions not only about the resilience of the bridge, but also about Russia's ability to protect such a crucial piece of infrastructure despite deploying air defenses, surveillance drones, and naval patrols in the surrounding waters. Fast forward to June 3, 2025, when a sophisticated underwater assault was carried out using more than 1,000 kilograms of explosives. Ukraine's security service SBU claimed responsibility for this meticulously planned operation. Underwater drones, believed to be part of the Marichka series, were used to target the submerged supports of the bridge, causing severe structural damage and rendering sections inoperable. This event marked the third major assault on the bridge since the beginning of the conflict in 2022, and arguably the most technologically advanced. It revealed a new phase in warfare where unmanned systems, precision strikes, and asymmetric tactics play a dominant role in shaping the battlefield. The interior aspect of the Crimean Bridge tells an equally complex story. Inside the bridge's structural framework lies a network of reinforced steel, concrete, and multiple layers of engineering designed to resist seismic activity and environmental stress. The bridge supports a dual function, a 4-lane road and a double-track railway running side by side. Its internal infrastructure includes advanced monitoring systems, weight sensors, vibration detectors, and surveillance equipment aimed at ensuring both safety and security. However, the sheer length of the bridge, spanning open waters exposed to both natural elements and hostile actions, makes comprehensive protection a formidable challenge. Each attack has not only inflicted visible physical damage, but has also exposed vulnerabilities within the internal monitoring and security apparatus. Engineers have had to repeatedly assess the internal cavities, welds, and underwater supports, identifying micro cracks and stress points caused by blasts. Over time, this repeated damage repair cycle puts additional strain on the internal structure, creating long-term maintenance challenges that extend far beyond simple surface-level repairs. From a performance perspective, the bridge was originally designed to handle a high volume of both civilian and military traffic. Before the attacks began, it managed thousands of vehicles daily, along with freight and passenger trains that moved crucial supplies and personnel across the strait. Its performance metrics were a testament to modern engineering, with its road section capable of sustaining heavy trucks and its rail section designed to handle significant cargo loads. However, with every assault, performance has declined and operational efficiency has been compromised. Traffic restrictions, weight limitations, and rerouting measures have been imposed periodically, affecting not only military logistics, but also civilian mobility and trade. Russia has had to develop alternative routes, including increased reliance on maritime ferries and air transport, but none of these solutions match the scale and capacity the bridge originally provided. Safety features on the Crimean Bridge have been both its strength and its Achilles heel. The bridge includes extensive fire suppression systems, emergency evacuation routes, anti-collision barriers, and reinforced guardrails. Following each attack, Russia has intensified these safety measures, deploying more advanced radar systems, expanding patrol zones, and even experimenting with physical barriers in the water to prevent drone incursions. Yet, the very scale of the bridge makes absolute safety difficult to guarantee. The underwater supports, in particular, remain a vulnerable point of attack despite increased underwater surveillance, including the use of divers and marine animals trained for detection tasks. Safety drills have become a routine, and Russian state media often portrays the bridge as well protected. But the reality revealed by successive strikes tells a more sobering story. Unique selling points of the bridge, which once centered around its length, dual functionality, and symbolic status, have now shifted to include its role as a resilient symbol of Russian persistence. It is more than a physical structure. It is a statement of territorial claim, an embodiment of Russia's resolve to maintain its grip on Crimea, and a strategic corridor that ties the peninsula to the broader Russian mainland. Despite the repeated blows, the bridge continues to operate intermittently, and Russia has invested heavily in reinforcing its pillars, installing advanced detection systems, and publicizing each stage of reconstruction as a testament to its engineering and political will. The question of price is multifaceted. Initially, the bridge cost around $3.7 billion to construct, a massive investment justified by its strategic and economic benefits. Since the first attack, however, the cost of repairs, security upgrades, and emergency responses has climbed significantly, with some estimates suggesting that hundreds of millions of additional dollars have already been funneled into maintaining and restoring the bridge. Each attack not only damages physical infrastructure, but also drives up the indirect costs of rerouting logistics, delayed military supplies, disrupted civilian trade, and increased insurance risks for transport operators using the route. The bridge has become both an asset and a financial liability, a constant drain on resources in a war economy already strained by sanctions and the prolonged conflict. As for the conclusion, the fate of the Crimean Bridge remains uncertain and tightly linked to the broader trajectory of the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. Can Russia recover? The answer depends on several interconnected factors: its ability to secure the bridge against future attacks, the sustainability of its repair efforts, the evolution of Ukrainian tactics, and the shifting geopolitical landscape. If Ukraine continues to innovate in asymmetric warfare, employing underwater drones, precision missiles, and other advanced weaponry, the bridge will remain a high-value target and a vulnerable point in Russia's logistical network. For Russia, the bridge is not optional, it is essential, and that is why it will continue to pour resources into protecting and repairing it, even at great cost. From a broader perspective, the story of the Crimean Bridge is a case study in the vulnerabilities of modern infrastructure in wartime. No matter how advanced or expensive, any structure that spans open waters and serves dual military and civilian purposes is inherently exposed. It also highlights the changing nature of war, where unmanned systems, cyber warfare, and psychological operations play roles as significant as traditional troop movements. Each attack on the bridge resonates far beyond the immediate blast radius. It influences troop morale, international diplomacy, and public perception, Ultimately, whether Russia can truly recover is not just a question of repairing concrete and steel. It is a matter of sustaining control, maintaining supply chains, and projecting power in a contested region. Even if the bridge is fully restored once more, its symbolic invincibility has been shattered. It is now a contested icon, one that both sides will continue to use as leverage, Ukraine to show it can strike at the heart of Russian logistics, and Russia to demonstrate it can withstand such strikes and keep its territory connected. In the coming months and years, the bridge will likely remain at the center of this geopolitical chessboard, rebuilt and struck again, secured and tested, standing as both a marvel of engineering and a monument to the evolving nature of modern conflict.